Hey there guys, what is going on? We are back and we are talking about the brand new Marshal Pistol shotgun thing that is absolutely fantastic. It is so much fun to just sprint around with this thing. It is a very reliable up-close secondary option, so don't count it out just yet. Funnily enough, actually you can't feature it on the main menu. You would go into the class here and we actually try and set this as the showcase weapon. As you can see in the top right, Marshal cannot be used as a showcase weapon. That's super dumb. Just before we do get into talking about the Marshal class setup here, make sure you do hit that subscribe button with those notifications turned on. I do very much appreciate it and it really does help me out. Of course, we do know that about 90% of you guys watching these videos right now are not subscribed, so just press the little red button, Ben, and I'd massively appreciate it. You would absolutely make my day. So let's talk about the Marshal here, the newest addition to Cold War Season 5. So as usual guys, the timestamps are going to be on the video's loading bar and in the description, so if you are just looking for something specific, make sure you do skip to that section. We're going to do this in a little bit of a different order here today. We are going to start off with the attachment for the Marshal here first. Now, there are 35 levels of this thing, as there are with most secondaries, but there actually aren't that many attachments. We have 1, 2 in terms of optics, we have 2 barrels, we have 1 magazine option, and we have 1 stock option. So there's what, 6 attachments for this thing, which is a little goofy, but we can make do with that, and we can actually make this thing into a reliable killing machine up close. To unlock the dual wield for this thing, you do have to get this to weapon level max, which is 35, which is not too big of a deal. If you slap on a double XP token, you can get this done pretty quickly. Then, of course, the magazine, which is thrown on the Dragon's Breath because, I mean, it increases our damage by 17%. It also seems to increase the range a little bit. I mean, it does say that it decreases the effective damage range, but from what I have seen, this does actually make it a little easier to kill people from further away. Then we do have the barrel. We're actually taking the extended over the cut down barrel. We actually want as much damage range as possible with these things to make use of that sort of medium distance. It's not really reliable outside of close to medium distances, so don't try and use that. Then we don't really have an optic here as we aren't allowed to run an optic with the dual wield. So we actually literally only have 3 attachments here, and that's why we started off with it first. Moving on here, we do have the tactical. As usual, this is a stim shot, but if you are using the Marshal as your only weapon, you may want to consider having a smoke grenade as well, just to have a bit of cover when you are moving around these maps. Then the lethal list is of course up to you. You can pretty much choose whatever you prefer in this. With a frag, a C4, a Semtex, a Molotov, or a Tomahawk, this is up to you. Then we've got the field microphone in the field upgrade slot as usual. This is one of my favorite options in the game for that mini advanced UAV-like effect on the minimap. Then we do, of course, have the Wildcard, which is perk greed. We are not running this as a gunfighter class setup because we aren't even running this as a primary, so we just take perk greed for 6 perks here. As for those perks, we do have flak jacket and forward intel here for the explosive resistance, as well as giving us a little bit of resistance to Dragon's Breath rounds from flak jacket, and then forward intel for the larger minimap size and enemy respawn locations. Then we do have scavenger. This is an absolute must-have for this weapon, man, mostly because we only start off with, I think 6 shells total. It's just we don't have enough shells. So when we do kill people, we do need to get those scav bags. Then we have tracker as well for the enemy footprints, meaning we can follow people around. And ghost and ninja here keeps us stealthy and off the radar. So as usual, guys, we are just going to jump into some gameplay here with this thing with the Marshal. I'm not 100% sure exactly how good it is, but it is definitely fun to run around with this thing. Level it up, get those kills with it, and get those dual wield Dragon's Breath. Goofy option in this game, man. Alrighty, look at these things, man. Look at this. I love these things. They are so fun. I'm really not sure if they're the best secondary option. I think maybe an AF63 or a Diamati might just be as good, but they certainly are a lot of fun. Watch this. If somebody does get too close to us here, we're actually going to use a smoke grenade and try and move across the map in a timely fashion. See, you're gone. Yeah, if you get up close and personal with someone, they really do not stand a chance, and that's how it should be with something like this. We're going to get this guy as well. Hello, friend. And we're going to hold. Oh, no, we're not going to we are going to reload, actually. Is there a guy on the bus? There is a guy. Oh, that's unfortunate timing. But as you can see, this thing just removes people from the game up close, and that is all we are really after here. And it is a lot of fun when you just get up close and personal. Hit him with those shots, man. It's so much fun. I mean, the burn effect from the Dragon's Breath isn't really the same as we have seen previously. When it was in Modern Warfare, Warzone, stuff like that. It actually does a lot of burn damage. And you actually do end up getting a decent amount of kills after you die, for example. So you can burn someone, you'll actually do a little bit of damage to them afterwards. This actually just increases the damage, and if they do have flak jacket, it might not be the best option. We do actually run out of ammo here very quickly. As you can see, we do need to hit up those scav bags pretty constantly. That is one of the main draw cards with this thing that is a bit of a problem. Yeah, it doesn't have enough ammo. You probably want more shells out of this thing, so you do have to be very aggressive. If you are using this, you got to get those scav bags, man. That is the #1 priority with this. You need the scav bags, so that's why you have to be so aggressive. Is this a Yep, we'll take that guy out and move on with our day. Man, this thing is so cool. It does give me Model 1886 vibes, the dual wield, you know, that kind of akimbo vibe, but obviously it isn't as good as that is one of the most broken things any Call of Duty game has ever had. So they can't really exactly bring that back. It does remind me of something like a 725, which is, I mean, that's exactly what it is. At the end of the day, that is exactly what it is. They are different weapons to like a Model 1886 and then this. They are different, but they are still feeling very, very similar. This is, everything's fine. Everything's all right. I'm just going to wait for a guy to walk in here. Just gonna wait my turn. No, we're going to go this way. And no, he's dead too. This isn't going the way I wanted it to. Let me come in here. Okay, we'll do it then. All right. 1, 2. No. Alright, this is a tricky spot to be in. I actually don't like having the smoke grenade sometimes. I'm used to having a stimmer shot. This could be tricky. Alright, where are we? Yep, we got that guy. Anybody else? Yes, that is... Ah! That's what I'm saying. Look, you just need more bullets sometimes. You just need more bullets. You can get caught reloading a fair bit with this thing, as the Dragon's Breath actually does make it a little slower. I wonder how this would perform without the Dragon's Breath and just the dual wield in general. I think you'd still do a fairly good job of making people disappear. Which, I mean, that's what these are about. Okay, we actually don't have as many bullets as we need here, which is bad. Can I get a scav bag? No! I thought I was going to go out. He can't. I was just messy. All right, this man who is escaping the house right now, he is going to be punished for his actions. Okay. I'm in a tough spot here. Don't see me? Excellent. Oh god, we are out of bullets. We are out of shells with this thing. No. Damn it. Alrighty, so we are just going to try and get across the map and do the same thing we did before and get into the enemy house. The smoke grenade is going to allow us to hopefully move around the map very, very easily. And up close and personal, nobody is going to get in our way. And that's the way we like it here. There's people in that doorway there. I do have to move kind of... Yep, we're going to go like this. We're going to go up here. We're going to take that guy out. Grab his scab bag. Scab bag, as I said, very, very important. Otherwise, you just run out of bullets. And then you can't shoot people with your shotguns. And that is bad. That is very bad. You do not want that. Okay, this is a little bit of a tricky spot to be in again, as my nose is very itchy. I don't want to scratch it. Okay, I can scratch my nose now. But yeah, these things are very difficult to evaluate, as they do kill people very quickly, as you would expect from a shotgun, mostly because when you get up close and personal with these things, if somebody dies, you did the job. Like, it did it. It's kind of difficult to evaluate these things, though, as they are very, very fun. But there can be there's problems with this thing. I'll admit there are problems with this thing. The ammo count, the reload speed, like not having enough starting bullets is my main issue with this thing. Like, you need to get those scab bags, otherwise your game you don't get to play the game, which is not very fun. But is there anybody there at all? Man, ugh. That's not a fun time with the war machine. Hello. Yeah, that's not very fun with the war machine. Just not being able to get any kills because there's no one there. That's a little depressing. All right, we're going to go on one good run here. We're going to chuck the smoke grenade there again. We're going to move up. Smoke grenade, very, very useful. But okay, little buggy on the corner there. That's a bit of a mess. That's tough. That's tough. This is my run. This is where we're going. This is where we're going. Right. As I said, up close and personal. Nice and close to people. Stick that in there. Chuck the smoke grenade there. All right, let's do it. We're going for it again. Exact same play as we made before. There he is. Is there another guy in here? That's a mannequin. That is a mannequin. Everything's fine. Everything's okay. Having the field microphone in here is a very big help, mostly because it's just nice to know where people are. Gonna kill that guy, and we're gonna lay down. Yep. You're invisible when you're in here. If you're in this spot here, just lay down here, you're invisible. Nobody can see you. So this guy's gonna walk into the garage again. There's gonna be a nut. See, look, you're invisible. Look at that. You're invisible. Don't even worry about it. Hello? He was AFK. Pretty sure he was AFK. I don't feel good about that, but I've got the job done. That's a little unfortunate. Ah! That's happened 3 times in this game now. But I feel like you guys know pretty much everything there is to know about the Marshal. This is a very, very fun weapon. We're probably going to include this in a lot of our class setups now, mostly just because it is a close range demon. Oh, that was tough. But yeah, close range demon. We are going to have our final thoughts on the Marshal here in just a second because this is a lot of fun to run around with this thing. So as you saw there, guys, the Marshal is an absolute demon up close. Having two of these things with Dragon's Breath is absolutely disgusting. I'm pretty sure they should have done this to the 725 in Modern Warfare. That would have ruined the game, but it would have been absolutely hilarious. But if you did enjoy this one, make sure you do hit that subscribe button with those notifications turned on. If you do think the Marshal is definitely one of the better options in the game in terms of those secondaries, you got to leave a like as well. And of course, hopefully I will see you in the next video. Bye!